All right, there we go. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. I'm Dr. Sky Davis. I am a naturopathic doctor. I have a practice here in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, and I've been a licensed natural healthcare provider for 18 years. And I have seen firsthand, all the men and women that have come through my door, and I had been looking for solutions for them to help them move forward in patient care. And I've seen in the last 4 to 5 years a rise in metabolic dysfunction. So I was looking for solutions for my patients. And when I looked out in the industry to find good source peptides, I was met with research grade peptides or black market peptides, and I was left to try to figure it all out. Now, LEMD services providers that are licensed and non-licensed because LEMD takes on the full liability, and we're going to dive into more of that while we're on the call. But everyone here is welcome, and we're going to hear from some other licensed providers as well, and they're going to share how they're incorporating LEMD into their practices. A little bit more about me. I'm a senior director here at LEMD. I'm an independent brand partner, and so are all the panelists on this call. I am passionate about helping healthcare providers get out of burnout. Um, Personally, I take peptides. I feel fantastic on them. I've lost weight. Have increased mood, better feeling in my joints, and I love sharing LAND and peptides with so many others, and to also help providers to save a lot of time because even as a prescribing provider, when you have to find the pharmacies and carry the inventory and all the headache that's involved in that, it takes a lot of time away from your patients and the other work that you want to do. And so I love saving time on for myself and adding this other stream of income. L&D has paid me a six-figure income so far, and I've only been here 6 months. So it's been really incredible to free up some of my time and add another income stream as well. Weight loss is a huge industry. If you haven't heard about GLP-1, well, this is your wake-up call. It's a $90 billion market, and that's just estimated 2 years ago. So it's even bigger today, and that's driven by GLP-1 medications, often known as Ozempic and Wegovy, Mounjaro, and Zepbound. We're not affiliated, but they are carrying peptides, and so are we. And over 1 million Americans are now on GLP-1. Again, even a bigger number now. So there's a huge growing demand, and it's almost as a healthcare provider, if we don't have the ability to refer our patients, they're going to go somewhere. They're going to find these products somewhere. And so it's important to me to have a safe place that I can refer them to. And that's where LEMD comes in. And we don't just work with weight loss peptides, we have a whole host of other peptides specific to longevity. Now, with LEMD, you're going to be without all of that overhead. So you don't have to carry the inventory, deal with the shipping and the taxes. And LEMD also manages your patients in their peptide protocol. They never take over your patient relationship, but they handle the full peptide protocol from start to finish, customer service, they handle the liability, and you're there left to really just make instant revenue and manage your patients in all other areas of your practice or business. Doing it yourself, again, high overhead. You have to most often get a medical director, DEA, compliance, insurance. With LEMD, you're only paying a one-time $79 fee to become a brand partner and a $5 a month for your back office software. Since COVID, everybody seems to just want to have that convenience of being at home. So even if you have a brick and mortar, if you don't have the ability to have them ordering from home and being shipped their medications to their house, you may be losing overhead. So patients are expecting telehealth services, and that may be a loss for your revenue. Again, ordering from home, so many people don't want to deal with the traffic and all of that goes with, you know, basically leaving the comfort of their home. So LMD, you can order right from the website. They can order right from the website, and it will be shipped right to their door. Yeah, LEMD is a done-for-you telehealth concierge service, and they are also licensed in all 50 states. That's huge. So to have the ability to service your patients and your customers in all 50 states is a really incredible option. Again, you keep the client relationship. LEMD manages the prescriptions. LEMD pays out weekly up to 40% on every order that you have placed through your website. Again, no inventory to buy. no risk, and no liability for you. What makes LAMD peptides the best that I've seen yet, and I truly believe the best in our nation? We only work with FDA inspected facilities and ingredient suppliers. We have potency verification and independent lab testing, 503A and 503B compounding pharmacy partners, triple and quadruple filtration for contaminants, and LAMD is voluntarily accredited by the National Association of Boards of Pharmacies. This is one of, I think, what makes LAMD shine even brighter is LAMD provides live webinar educational series twice a week where they're going to bring on expert-led physicians, longevity leaders to educate patients on better health practices, peptides, and that's going to keep them engaged. That's going to drive up compliance, get them better results, and build that trust and rapport with you. So we had a cardiologist on the other day, Dr. Jason, who's a chiropractor. Just so many incredible providers that will come and share. I was featured a few times on there as well. So this is you can invite your patients and clients to these calls. They're free, they're live, and such an incredible add-on for you as a provider. Just want to go over briefly the patient journey. It's so simple, it's fast and direct. So LAMD handles the shipping, inventory, and patient management, like I explained before. The patient will simply scan the QR code associated with your partnership link or visit your link. They're going to sign up for a free customer account. We don't have any membership fees. They're going to choose the product. They need to check out with one product at a time because each product has a HIPAA protected health assessment, which the patient needs to fill out on their own. And once they fill that out, that goes right to the telemedicine provider. They don't have a phone consult or a video call, but the provider has a appointment with their file. So once the provider reviews their file, there's no contraindications, they will approve it, and the patient will get sent an email with the approval and their prescription. After that, the patient will then get sent from the pharmacy directly their prescription, comes in an ice pack, the syringes, alcohol swabs, instructions, everything is in there. And then the patient from there is now given 24/7 chat support. You don't have to, as much as you want to keep that relationship, the education, all of what you want to do around that customer patient journey outside of the peptides, you can certainly construct that in whichever way you want to. However, LAMD needs to handle the protocol, the dosing, and all of that, which again keeps you out of the liability. They are, board certified DOs and MDs that specialize in these therapies. So we trust them to take over and handle all of that. But again, still your patient, if you want to, like in my office, I still work with them on their lifestyle, their diet and supplements and cleanses and, mindset. So you can certainly, customize it around that as you see fit. You simply share, earn, grow. LAMD does the heavy lifting for you. You simply market and raise awareness. LAMD will manage compliance, prescriptions, and again, they pay you once a week, up to 40% on all of your orders. I'm going to take some time and introduce our amazing panelists. After they speak, I'm going to go into what LAMD offers for products and how you can earn more in detail. But I would like to call up to the line the amazing Dr. Nayla Goldberg. She's a medical doctor and endocrinologist. She specializes in anesthetics. Ma'am, if you would please share how you are incorporating LAMD into your practice and how you're seeing these peptides moving your patients forward. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here. The line is yours.
Thank you very much for inviting me, and thank you very much for everybody who joined tonight. It's your busy night and busy life. I'm endocrinologist as my first profession, and lately, over the last 3 years, I've been an aesthetic provider as well with lasers and injections and so on. And so, of course, I want to help my patients to feel and look better as much as we can help them. And being functional medicine provider, I work from inside out, and as an aesthetic provider from outside in. And we incorporate functional medicine root cause medicine principles for everything. And I was trying to find peptides that would be helpful for my clients and patients. And with LAMD, I found that, as Sky mentioned, Dr. Davis mentioned, that they are indeed doing the heavy lifting, and you don't need to carry the inventory in your office and take care of all the phone calls and trying to reach to the patient, because LAMD does all of that for you. In terms of peptides, as I mentioned, I'm an endocrinologist, and GLP combination, I've used them ever since they became available in about 2006. And as time went on, those products initially were approved for diabetes, but then they became approved for other conditions and weight loss. At this point, some of them approved for sleep apnea, for liver disease, MASH, for cardiovascular protection. So further investigation shows even improvement of kidney disease and so on. So because of that, it's for best of our patients to have those products in their armamentarium and to help them to lose weight, to feel better, and so on. But in addition to GLP, GIPs, we have other products. And for example, BPC 157, TB 500, what we call Wolverine pack, are wonderful for any kind of inflammation in your body. Plus, originally, BPC 157 was found inside of this stomach lining because it is protein, it is peptide that helps to heal your guts. And healing guts is very crucial if you want to help your patient. So because of that, you have an option to use capsules or injections. And again, here you don't have to even remember the doses because LAMD will take care of your patient. You just need to remember what peptides are for what and suggest that to your patients. I usually have QR code in my rooms, and I have a sign that says, ask about peptides, and many people do. And because of that, you don't have to even mention that by yourself. Patients can start the conversation. Of course, if you feel strongly that that's what your patient will need and benefit from, that's obviously up to you to offer those products to your patients. Other products that I like, it's for my patients who are menopausal products, GHKCU, that is great for hair growth, for facial skin tightening. They do come as injectable, but as well, there is an awesome cream that is has several components, including GHKCU, and it makes a big difference in how I look and feel and how my patients look and feel. And all of this new hair growth is obviously due to that GHKCU because I haven't done anything else different. I do love the products related to sexual health, and people may not share with you that, but when they are browsing on the website, they can look at everything that is available for them. So sexual dysfunction is a big deal. Many women apparently never achieved orgasm, and as we age, the sexual desire and sexual function goes down. Because of that, it's awesome option to help your patients in that arena as well. I think I will stop talking about this time. And thank you again for inviting me. And I will pass the baton to the next presenter.
Thank you so much, Dr. Goldenberg. I could listen to you all day. That was so good. Very informative. And thank you for sharing how you're incorporating LEMD into your practice. Very helpful. Thank you so much again. Next, I would love to call to the line Jennifer McClan. She is a nurse practitioner among many other certifications and experience. Would you please, ma'am, share how you incorporate LEMD into your practice, referring your patients, and anything else you want to share in regards to how these products are moving your patients forward? Thank you.
Hello, can you guys hear me? I think I'm having some issues here.
I can
Guy,
hear
are
you.
you? Okay, awesome. All right, so I'm
I
Jen
can't
McLean.
see you though, but I can hear
Yeah,
you.
it won't let me do the video now as earlier, so I
Okay,
apologize. You
no
would see me
worries.
in a sequined jacket because I just came from a cheer comp, so it's probably best. Anyway, I'm Jen McLean. I'm a nurse practitioner, and I own a clinic in Canton, Ohio. We specialize mostly in hormone optimization, peptide therapy, longevity, and advanced body and facial rejuvenation. And what kind of got me into LAND is I live in Ohio, and Ohio right now is they scrutinize peptides, they scrutinize GLP-1s, and this has given me an opportunity to continue to be able to give these to my patients in a safe way. Um, I hope, I work very well with the Board of Pharmacy, but for whatever reason, I feel like we are highly scrutinized right now in this arena. Anyway, some cool things. I just returned from the Global Longevity Summit, which was held in Geneva, Switzerland. And let me tell you, it was incredible. It was confirmation all day long of what many of us have already been seeing in our practices. Peptides and GLP-1s are the future of personalized medicine. The science being shared there was groundbreaking. Cellular rejuvenation, metabolic signaling. I mean, LAMD is right on the right path for the future of peptides and GLP-1s. It's incredible. In my practice, GLP-1 therapy is a very intentional way that I do things to help my patients. It goes along typically with a comprehensive plan. It's not just one thing that I offer my patients. This is just another tool in my toolbox. Um, my goal always is to enhance their metabolic efficiency, not just, lose weight. And when I was in Switzerland, almost everybody, they just had just overwhelming data on GLP-1 therapy and not just for weight loss. It's really honing in on that metabolic health and longevity. I think in my opinion, I think GLP-1s are going to be almost similar to a multivitamin in the future because the data is just so incredible with them. Um, so peptides, I love BPC 157. I think it's incredible for repair, recovery, also the gut health on that. Also GHKCU because I do a lot of aesthetics in my practice as well, and that can be from hair growth to skin, the glowing skin everybody wants. Those two are probably the top ones outside of the GLP ones. Um, Things that excite me most is, platforms like LAMD because it's making it possible for people, just like Dr. Sky said, for providers to reach more patients, educate them, and bring all of the evidence-based therapies into care. We're not just treating sick people, we're really trying to go backwards and have different care. And I just am so excited about that. I love treating people from the other end of the spectrum instead of just constant sick care. And again, just coming back from Switzerland, so inspiring to see that LAMD is at the forefront, pioneering all of this amazing products and techniques to us. And so, if you're a provider like I am, if you're looking to expand into longevity or just optimize your current patients, now's the time because LAMD is a great partner. They are beside you all the way. They give you so much support and your patients are supported, like they said, 24/7. They have access to somebody. And where can you get that anywhere else? You just can't. So if you're looking for that, give me your call. Like, call me, text me. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you bring this all together because I'm happy to be part of this community with LAMD. And I just can't wait to see how we all continue to grow together.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. That was amazing. I love what you said about, you were in Switzerland, and it's another confirmation because I agree with you. I feel it really strongly that these therapies are, again, I just opened on another Zoom, but I truly feel like these therapies are going to help our nation come out of chronic disease because the facts are that 70% of Americans are overweight, 40% obese. That's a real problem. And if gym memberships are gyms and diets aren't working, so we need to get intercellularly and really help the body to rebalance itself. And these are very natural to the body. So thank you so much for taking the time. I know you're so busy with your practice and your family, so thank you again for educating us and sharing with us. I'm going to dive into the products that LEMD carries and a little bit about the revenue. I do encourage you to get back with the person that referred you to this. Schedule a call with them. Have them help you to get your questions answered. And again, the enrollment is only $79 one time. So it's really a no-brainer. I also want to give a special shout out to some of our other panelists. We would have such a long call if everyone spoke, but they wanted to thank their guests tonight. I wanted to give a shout out to uh, Lori with Medical Marketing Wiz, Carla Davis, Zanab Farat, and Mary Catanola. Thank you all and everyone else that invited and have guests here tonight. Again, please get back with the person that referred you to this Zoom so they can get your questions answered and help you to move forward. All right, we're going to dive into the products just for a couple minutes. So LEMD has different categories. It's broken down on the website, and please visit the website, get the link from the person that referred you. All the prices are right there on the website, and everything is right up front. There's no hidden fees. LEMD doesn't charge for the doctor assessment or the reassessment. So it doesn't block the person. We want to make it as easy for the patient to move forward. And so providing those additional add-ons without extra fees, I think is really incredible. So weight loss is the first category. LEMD offers GLP-1 is what this is on the website, semaglutide, and it does have a hint of B12. Again, I'm not going to dive too much into every product, but you are free to go to the website. There is a full description on there. This is our very top seller. And this is the GLP-1. It is selling for $2.99 per month, and it's sold in a 3-month program. And that is due to the founder and CEO, Honey Sagari. She's a biochemist, gerontologist, and another woman like myself dealing with metabolic dysfunction. If you have been there, you know that weight loss is a journey. So she didn't want it to be another thing that men and women are just getting on it for a month. And, we know that it takes time. So she actually put this in a 3-month program, which I think is the right thing to do. And so they need to commit to a 3-month program. LEMD makes it very easy. They can split their payments. They can use their medical card, their FHA card, I believe that's how it's called, or PayPal or Klarna, and they can split their payments. They also offer tirzepatide, GLP-1 GIP. LEMD is the only carrier of this technology, Elevitech. It's shelf stable, once a week dose, and it's needle free. If you have those patients that just will not do the needles for whatever reason, this is a powerful option for them. Again, no refrigerations needed. It's a once a week dose, and it is needle free. It's available in the GLP-1 NAD combination, GLP-1 GIP, GLP-1 GIP with NAD, and LEMD specializes in microdosing and target dosing. So if somebody comes in and they have a lower BMI, or they've had a weight loss transformation journey and they want to maintain that weight loss, this is a really good option. It's offered in the GLP-1 GIP, GLP-1, and there's so many other benefits to weight loss with these GLP-1 medications. I mean, Dr. Goldberg was just touching on it, helping cardiovascular protection, neural protection, kidney, liver, blood sugar regulation, so many other benefits and things that are coming out with these therapies. So I encourage you to do your deep dive research. I know we have all done that, and you'll just be amazed at so many of the benefits of the GLP-1s. This is a new product. I personally have one of these every day. It's a plant-based protein support. It's specific for GLP-1 users, but anybody can be taking this. It has 5 sources of plant-based protein that are clean and easy to digest. No tummy issues. It's got fiber, collagen, probiotics, vitamins in there, and they are delicious. We have vanilla, chocolate, and coffee, so your patient can order this from your website. I personally have these available at my clinic, and they fly off the shelf. I actually just reordered a whole another shipment in because people just absolutely love it, and to have it available for them to grab and support them on their longevity and weight loss goals. Now, these are all of our longevity products. They're under the longevity category. There's no BMI requirement for these products. So as long as the doctor views their health assessment and doesn't see anything that's a contraindication, they will be cleared for these medications at any BMI. We have the Simorelin injection and tablets. This is going to help to stimulate muscle growth, helps with fat metabolism, helps with energy and sleep. Tesamorelin, ipamorelin. This is another one for helping to maintain healthy muscle, sleep, hormonal imbalance. It helps the body to produce its own growth hormone. NAD nasal spray and NAD injection. This is my personal favorite, second favorite to the GLP-1 GIP. This has helped tremendously with my brain function. I feel so much cognitively, yeah. My brain is so much better. I feel so much better cognitive function. And it's helped with my energy, it's helped with my sleep. We saw a lot of this out of the clinic. So many people want more energy, more brain power, better sleep. And so it really is an incredible option to carry this one. Glutathione is your master antioxidant, helps with immune system function, hair, skin, and nails. So many incredible benefits to the glutathione. B12 for energy, brain health, mood, cardiovascular, hair, skin, and nails. And again, all of these medications are shipped right to their door. So they're self-administering these products, but they're also under the guidance of the medical doctor. So if they have any questions, any side effects, which are rare, but they do happen, any concerns, dosing, anything like that, they go right back to LE&D and they handle all of those concerns and questions. You are not to actually answer those in the way of, you don't get in the middle of the dosing and the side effects. You refer all of them, all your patients in relation to the peptides to LEMD. PPC 157, TB 500, Dr. Goldberg did a great job. And Jennifer also, this is one of all of our favorites because how many people do we have coming in that have joint pain specific to ligaments and tendons? It helps with gut health, helps with inflammation, pre and post-op performance optimization. GHKCU was spoken about for skin rejuvenation, hair, skin, and nails. It helps the body to produce collagen, which is going to help with so many amazing benefits. I actually have noticed a huge benefit in my musculoskeletal system. Just feel less achy, more limber, and just feeling much better in my body. Sexual health. This is the next category. We have the PT141 in the nasal spray and the injection. Dr. Goldberg had a nice segment on this, so I won't go too much into it, but this is for men and women. Helps with enhanced libido, helps essentially get in the mood, but other sexual dysfunction as well, including erectile dysfunction. This is the thrill pill. This is only available through LEMD. This is a troche that would be taken as needed, about 20 minutes before intimacy. This has a few different products within it. Unlimited earning potential. Just want to touch on this briefly. We can dive more into this on your call with your partner. So these are a couple of our medical spas, how they are advertising. Again, you're free to advertise how you wish to, but they are essentially converting all of their current weight loss patients to LEMD. There's a way to seamlessly do that. So if you're already carrying them or providing them, they can segue without interrupting their protocols. So again, you can advertise how you want. You can add your QR code or your link. We have over 100,000 patients now with LEMD, and so many providers are jumping on board. Again, medical spas, chiropractors, fitness studios, naturopathic clinics, medical spas, so many providers now able to offer these therapies in a safe way. Just a snapshot, 10 new clients per month. What does that mean for your business? That's $68,000 by simply adding 10 new GLP-1 customers to your practice, to your business every year. 20 new customers puts you at 137,000 extra per year by just referring your link. That's it. That's all you have to do. We become professional pointers. Again, they're still your patients. You can customize their healthcare protocol around this in any way that you see fit by simply sharing your link or your QR code and having them enroll as your customer. an extra 100, over 100,000. 50 new customers, you're looking at an extra 300,000 per year. We have partners that are doubling, tripling, quadruple that number. There's no limit and there's no minimum. So if you have just a few customers or you have hundreds of customers, they're welcome here and they will be taken care of. LE&D does have a referral program. If you refer any other practices, clinics, medical spas, or wellness business, you can earn a monthly lifestyle bonus and commission. You do get paid a small override on their customer base, and they still make the same 20 to 40% that you do. And you simply do that by sharing your personalized referral link. This allows you to expand your reach, help more people, grow your impact, and create long-term income. How do you get started? It's very simple. Just get back to the person that invited you to this call, schedule time on their calendar, and get your questions answered. Again, it's a $79 one-time enrollment and a $5 a month back office fee. All you need to do is share and earn. It takes 5 minutes to enroll, 3 steps, and unlimited earning potential. Well, that is the end of my slides. I want to thank every single one of you for your time this evening on this Sunday. Again, get back to the person that invited you, and we will see you on the next call. We do have a patient-specific call Wednesdays. So if you are a provider, we have a educational webinar that we put on where you can invite your patients as well to learn more about peptides and get testimonials. So get back with the person if you're interested in that as well. Have a good evening and thank you.